One of the founders of the conference, my good friend, someone I love with all my heart, Austin Armstrong.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Well, the party was nice, the party was pumping. And everybody having a ball. Until the fellas started name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I hear a poor one shout out.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
I love you.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
I see the dance
All right. And now, jump.
Get back, Gruffy. Bash Gruffy. Get back, you flea infested mongrel.
Jump.
Gonna tell myself I'm man, no get angry. Two 80 cars calling them king.
Robots, ladies and gentlemen.
Tell me, hey man, it's part of the party.
How's everybody doing the inaugural AI marketing world? Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, this is such a dream come true. I have so much to share about vibe coding and SaaS, something I've been obsessed with the last couple of years. But first, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. This means so much to me. My wife is here. My business partners are here. Many of you are my friends in this room. Many of us have grown together over the last couple of years. No matter if this is your first time, you're like, who is this weird guy in these pants up here screaming down the hallways to get in the room, or you've known me for a while, you are in the right room. We've had a mantra throughout this conference, by the way, that this is the worst that this conference will ever be. Because we're only gonna get better from here. We have big dreams and goals, big, hairy, audacious goals for AI marketing world. But first I wanna talk about just the journey of what this conference means to me and why I'm on this stage right now. 6 years ago, I don't know if you can see this, 2019, the same year that Scott and Camber took over this conference from Jeremy Vest. Is Jeremy in the room at all? Jeremy is a good friend. We both live in Chattanooga, Tennessee now, actually. But I attended this conference from California because I was working in video marketing at that time. And I bet on myself. We were just starting as an agency at that point. And I wanted to be in those rooms. I love studying speakers and I love learning. And so I attended that conference and I learned so much. And then in 2020, they took the conference virtual. But I learned during that time. I learned so much from just being the person in the back of the room. And I applied and I applied. And TikTok was going big at that time. And that's where I applied all of that information. And I started to grow. And I got to about 50,000 followers on TikTok. And then I cold DM'd Scott. We had never talked before. I said, hey, I've been to the conference before. I learned so much from this. I know that you haven't had a TikTok for Business speaker before. And I shot my shot. I said, if you ever were interested in having somebody talk on this, I would love that opportunity. And if anyone knows Scott in classic fashion, he replied with an audio message. But he said yes. And he gave me the opportunity in 2021 to be the first ever panel moderator for the TikTok for Business panel at Video Marketing World. And I took it so seriously. I'd never been on a stage like that before. And it was life-changing. And then they invited me back the year in 2022, the following year, to be a keynote speaker on TikTok for Business. And I took it seriously. And I kept growing and I kept applying. And I was surprised with an award for the first $1 million that I made from video marketing, all because I bet on myself. And I came to this room. No matter if you're in the back of the room right now, you're in the hallway, or you're in front here, you are in the right space. Meet everybody here. You don't know what is going to be able to change your life. And so I want to go through just a quick little thing with you all. Close your eyes. It's a dark room. Indulge me for just a moment. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Close your eyes. I want you to imagine what your world will look like if everything that you learn from this conference works. If you build something and you launch it and your life changes, you use AI and automation to save time. Will it free up more of your time to spend with your loved ones? To pick up that hobby that you've been procrastinating because you haven't had the time? What will your life look like? Open your eyes. We're all doomed! The robots have taken over! They're holding everybody captive because we didn't say please and thank you in our prompts to ChatGPT. Robots are here. By the way, don't worry, the robot petting zoo will be back tomorrow. I'm so excited for all of you. We heard that feedback. Again, all of your feedback matters at this conference. We hear you, we're improving in real time. But I'm gonna make a bold claim here because I've been so obsessed with this the last 3 years since I started Syllabi, but really the last year since it's become so accessible for anybody to bring their idea to life. And this is gonna upset the marketers in the room. Ebooks are dead. Micro-SaaS are the new lead magnets. Think about that for a minute. You exchange an email, or maybe you sell an ebook, or maybe it's even a micro course as well. You're giving the information to somebody, but it's still on them to take the next step. And we just have to admit to ourselves that most people consume but don't take action. When you create a software tool that not only teaches but does the thing, you ensure the success rate, or increase the success rate at least, of the target audience that you're wanting to reach. You're helping more people by building the tools that help them take action on what you're teaching them. That's the difference here. It's no longer enough to just teach. We now have the tools to help them do. And so this is a tool that I very much practice what I preach. If any of you have seen me speak before, this is a tool I vibe coded a couple weeks ago. In fact, I just launched one during this conference as well. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow, I think, but I vibe coded this in a platform called Manus, and I've been testing all of these different platforms. It's a $4.99 a month tool. It's already at 10,000 MRR. And is it okay if I teach you how to do this yourself? Yeah. Let's go. So we've heard some themes throughout the last 2 days that even though that we're in the AI era here, you are the most important part. You cannot abandon your humanity. You have to lean into your humanity. Your personal, yes, give it up for yourselves. Your personal brand has never mattered more. Because when you're able to build software at scale and automate anything, what is the difference? You, the trust. So you need to be able to lead by example, teach them for free, give your best information away for free. This is one of the best marketing lessons that I ever learned at conferences like this and listening to audiobooks and reading books and ebooks and everything. Give your best information away for free and sell them the easy button. And so if you have no idea who I am, my name is Austin Armstrong, one of the founders of this conference. I am socially acceptably addicted to social media. I've been doing this for 20 plus years. Where are my friends at Tom in the room? Couple friends? All right, cool. I very much practice what I preach. I have over 4 million followers, growing very fast. My first software company was Syllabi. We started that 3 years ago. Both of my business partners and co-founders are in this room as well. Since then, though, I've been obsessed with this software game. I've created tools like Threadmaster AI that I just showed you, Bibly.io, which is an AI Bible study tool, Scriptstorm.ai that I just launched yesterday. And I also just launched my first book. Thank you, Virality. Because I wanted to say I wrote the book on virality. And I promise you I did not use AI to write this. Believe it or not, I did want to challenge myself to see if I could do it. took over a year. I hired a business coach. And it was so good, I actually got a review from my good friend.
I just read Austin Armstrong's
Sam.
book. Virality. This is the best book that actually teaches you how to make money and go viral. Buy it.
Is anyone using Sora 2 yet? Yeah, oh my gosh, that's more than I thought. We're in the right room. This is awesome. And so that's enough about me. I wanna get into the vibe coding space here because I think this is one of the coolest ideas that has ever been presented to us. So I think a lot of us have had ideas, but we haven't had the funds or the time or the resources to be able to build them. But I wanted to remove even that barrier to entry. And so how many of you are like, this sounds really cool, but I don't even know what I would want to build? A couple people, yeah, where do I begin? So let's start with this. This is one of the really cool ways that we can do this, is simply just by looking at Google and typing in site:reddit.com and then in quotes, AI tool 4. And you're gonna see a lot of results of what people are actually searching for. Can we actually switch this view up, guys, in the back? Just want to see if we can do this or not. But you can also use a tool like ahrefs.com as well. And if you type in a keyword, you can do this on any SEO keyword research tool. I use ahrefs.com, but you can use this on SEMrush or Ubersuggest. No, Matt, it's just displaying the previous one on screen. Oh, we're good. There we go, perfect. Now I can give you all the good stuff. And it's gonna give you all of the keywords with data based on what people are searching for. AI tool for resume. Remember that one. I'm gonna come back to this as an example later. Free AI tool for summarizing texts. Best AI tool for resume, again. Best AI tool for writing company blogs. AI tool for teachers. Or you can just use an LLM. We can use ChatGPT. So if you've been using ChatGPT for a long time, or you've been using Claude or any of these tools, you can just ask it based on its training data just by talking to it. Based on everything you know about me and the content I create, I want to vibe code a tool for my audience. Can you create a detailed slide ideal for my client persona, what their willingness to spend is, then list out 5 to 10 ideas. I want to use Replit. And it's gonna outline my ideal client persona for me. It's gonna give me very detailed information about that. And it's gonna give me different tool ideas that it thinks I could sell to my audience. And some of these are gonna be good, some of them are gonna be garbage. But this was a pretty cool idea. It called it Script Forge, generates scripts and outlines based on my Start Video framework, a proven framework that I've used before. And so I like this, and so I'm vibing with ChatGPT, I'm going through an iteration process. So I say, I like this idea. What features do you think it should have? Here's some ideas that I think that I have in mind that probably should go with this. And it gives me some good ideas, and we go back and forth. I like this, I don't like this. It gives me a summary, and then I say, okay, give me the code specifically for Replit. Now, there's other great tools out there. There's vibe code tools like Lovable, which I've heard several people are using. There's Bolt, there's Replit that I like. There's Base 44, there's UWare, there's Emergent, there's Claude Code itself, there's Cursor. Whatever your preference is, you're not really wrong. Just pick one and use it. Don't let this be a procrastination avenue for you. And so this is the actual process here. So I just paste in that code that ChatGPT or your LLM chooses, and it codes the entire software for me. But let's make it even easier than that, in the famous words of Patrick Starr. And so if you looked at that result earlier, AI tool for resumes, I found this one called Resume. I just went on Google and I typed in AI resume tool. Well, I just took a screenshot of it and said, code this. Do you think you can do that? Do you think that you can do that? Replit in particular actually has a get information. So I paste in the URL, I share the screenshot, it grabs information about that website, and then I can recreate that for myself. Congratulations, you're now a billionaire. Of course it's not that easy. It's more than that. But how do I sell it? If you don't have an audience like me, you don't need an audience like me. Though we are gonna help you promote stuff if you're interested in that. But Kenya was talking about this earlier. Where's Kenya? Love you. All social media is a search engine. People are looking for information on each individual platform. Leverage that through video content. And so I'm gonna go deep on Facebook here. This is a corny YouTube thumbnail. But I think Facebook in particular, this is really interesting. Nobody else talked about Facebook really today. I've seen all of these platforms come and go. And I think Facebook right now, because they have all of the data, is the best opportunity organically to grow. And so I'm gonna show you some numbers here. Disclaimer, because my wife is Austin, by the way, that was earlier. She did a great job. And yes, I did marry another Austin. These results are not normal, but they're possible. So over the last 90 days in particular, I've gotten 445 million views on Facebook, hundreds of thousands of new followers, and Facebook pays me money. I don't pay them. Who would this help in their business? Who wants results like this? Absolutely. So let's go into what actually works. Now, who's here has heard advice like don't share a link in the post because that's going to throttle your reach? Has anyone heard best, traction, right? Well, apparently if you do it with 20 links, it's okay. Now, a little nuance to this, I've taken out the HTTPS, the www, so it removes the clickable display URL on there. And anecdotally, that seems like it's bypassed that throttling. And so if you can see the analytics on there, there's 29,000 shares, 2,000 comments, 32,000 shares. Insane results. Here's another example for Threadmaster, leading by example. Text posts give me the most amount of money. That's what Facebook is paying for. I found that so fascinating. So that's why I built Threadmaster around that. And so I just share results. This is why I created Threadmaster. Testimonials. I'm my own testimonial. I love talking about other people's successes, but I also want to lead by example. This is another fantastic strategy. Color background, bold headline, comment by comment. Who follows me on Facebook? Have you seen anything like this? I'm so sorry. I blow up your Facebook feed, and I've been talking about this strategy for like a year, and now all of my post is just black background and white text. But we can make this even easier with ChatGPT tasks. Is anyone using the tasks feature specifically? Yeah. Couple people, cool. I love this. This is an automation inside ChatGPT. And so just a quick funny story. I've been trying to read a little bit more of the Bible recently, and I created a ChatGPT task that says, I'm trying to read more of the Bible every day at 8 a.m. Can you send me a Bible verse and how it would resonate with me? And I posted this in Jeff Hunter's group, by the way, 3.5 million followers on Facebook. Amazing Facebook group. But there's always that guy. There's always that troll in the comment. And Paul said, I thought lying was a sin. And proceeds to share his big ChatGPT prompt of why he thought I was a liar. People don't know about this feature. And apparently how he was so upset that he went to ChatGPT to confirm with it and come back to this post and call me out. And so I said, Paul, what do I have to gain from lying to you about a feature within ChatGPT? And I show results, I show my receipts, and Paul Standard corrected. Of course. I love trolling the trolls, by the way, everybody. One of the best engagement strategies ever. Trolls are inevitable, so you can leverage them to get more results on your posts. And so I just train this task in ChatGPT, and how it works is at this frequency, do this thing at this time. Any ChatGPT, that's not a specific drop-down function or feature or anything like that. You just have to type it in this way. And so I said every day at 8 a.m., create a thread with these different tools. Here's an example. Swap them out so they're always unique, but include my own tools. And when you create a task like that, it's going to have this little widget right there that shows you that it created the task. And if you click on it, it gives you all of the details that you can customize. You can set the frequency, you can set the time, and then in your settings in ChatGPT, you can actually access all of these, turn them on, turn them off, delete them, whatever you want. Now, this is what I used to use. I created this new tool called Threadmaster to do that for me. Thank you. Basically, I took all of these concepts and I just made what I was doing on Facebook easier for myself. I just made this for myself, and I happened to be able to sell it for just stupid cheap, just to help a lot of people. And as you saw earlier, thousands of people have had this same problem. So you just enter a topic, it gives you the whole thread. Now, I also want to talk about another amazing strategy. Where's the Goon Squad at? There we go. So collaboration is one of the most important things that you can do on social. So we have this Facebook group chat that we call the Goon Squad. Many of us are in this room. Jeff J. Hunter, Jonathan Mast, Jonathan Montoya, Renee Remsick, Molly Mahoney, Ali Mirza. There's amazing other people. Valentine, who was supposed to be here, but he got sick. He couldn't be here, unfortunately. Vibe and Konstantinos. Maybe you've seen all of us share each other's stuff. There's enough to go around. We all lift each other up. We all help each other. It's not me versus you. It's us. It's us together. There's several hundred people at this conference. We're all in this together. We're all trying to adopt AI to grow our businesses. Meet somebody here. Collaborate with one another. Find somebody in your niche, in your industry, and in your space, and lift each other up. I love the African parable on this. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. But let's make it even easier, again, in the wise words of Patrick Starr. Who's using ChatGPT agent mode? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is going to get intense here. So ChatGPT agent mode can actually log in to my Threadmaster account, create 5 to 10, whatever I tell it to do, individual threads. And then I also log into Facebook through ChatGPT agent mode. It will create the post with the colored background, schedule it for later, go to my professional dashboard, find the post, and one by one leave the comments. So you can stack software with AI automation to post as much as you want. Fully automated. Isn't this crazy? You can also use a tool like Syllabi to automate all of your video marketing. I was in the video agency space for 12 years before I transparently got super burned out on it, but I still wanted to be able to help people. And so that's why I got into the software world. And so we can type in a same prompt like AI tool for resume, and we can find all of the search terms that people are searching for around that. And we can find all of the data, all of the questions that your customers are searching for. And then we can create videos on those topics. We have faceless video, we have character consistency. You can choose 29 different languages, different subtitles, different voices. And I'm not saying this to promote my own software, by the way. You can find alternatives out there. We just wanted to provide the tools to be able to help you to do the thing easier, to get your word and your mission out there. This is a tool that I have created from 12 years of video marketing experience. We also have just recently included Sora in here. So you can create Sora videos in here. And Google VO3, Google VO3 is out now. Sora 2 is coming soon in syllabi. You can distribute all of your Google VO3 videos directly to social media. It's actually the only platform out there that can create Google VO3 videos and schedule and publish to every social media. There's also character consistency, so you can just upload a headshot of yourself and train yourself in a little Yahoo character if you want, so that you can always be the main character. There's URL to video, so you can enter your blog articles that you generate with AI, your product pages. If you're a real estate agent, put in your Redfin Zillow URL, whatever it is, you can create a video. But you can also fully automate to every platform. So you can connect your YouTube, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and you can enter any topic that you want around your software tool or your product or your service that you offer, and you can set it to create up to 5 videos a day for 30 days straight to every social media platform. You can also fully optimize for the descriptions to be found for SEO on social media, and you can include a call to action link to your software. Fully autonomous promotion of anything. But let's not just talk about social media, because there's a lot of other great ways that you can promote in the software space as well, because maybe you don't like social media. That's okay. Has anyone heard of Product Hunt before? Okay. Product Hunt has been around for a long time now. Every day, it's a competition of the top 50 or so software tools. This gets hundreds of thousands of website visitors every month. They're all fighting for that #1 position. This is a fantastic way to validate your ideas, get a bunch of leads, get a bunch of signups, get a bunch of sales. This was gifted to me, and I was told that I could pay it forward. We use this to be product of the day several times. We've been product of the week, and we were even nominated for the Golden Kitty Award, which was the #1 product of the year last year. This spreadsheet gives you everything from what to do 30 days out, Facebook groups to join, LinkedIn communities to join, what to do 2 weeks out, 7 weeks out, 7 days out, 1 day out, everything that you need. Do you want it? It's free. There's no gatekeeping. There's no email. Just get it. Just get it. It's yours. We good? Couple phones? Cool. But let's not just stop there. Did everyone get it? You want more? Cool. There's hundreds of other software tool directories that you can add your software tool on for SEO, for backlinks, to promote your brand, to get a nice just influx of leads coming in. Platforms like Future Tools, there's an AI for that, Futurepedia, Fastpedia, AI XYZ Trends. There's amazing ones out there. We actually took the time to index about 200 of these that you can add all of your websites on to promote your software tools. Do you want this? Yes. Cool, it's yours. You bet. Again, no paywall, no email. Just have. Take action. But let's make this a little easier. So back in ChatGPT agent mode, I said, let's try an experiment here. Let's see if I can paste all of these URL directories in and see if it will automatically add my software into each directory. One by one, and I give it information. I say, get everything from it. Get my logo. If you need an email, here's what to validate. And you want to know the craziest thing about this? Not only did it work, it bypassed CAPTCHA. Yeah. Now, it didn't like pick the fire hose in the correct order, but the ones that had type in the number and symbol, it did it. It bypassed CAPTCHA to automatically list my software tool onto all of these directories. But wait, there's more. Rest in peace, Billy. Anyone use Reddit? Reddit is another fantastic way to find what people are actually searching for. You can type AI tool 4, video marketing tool 4, whatever your software tool does. And you can find all of these communities that you can link your tool to. And so I frankly wanted to see if ChatGPT agent mode could do that too. And so I logged into my Reddit account. This is ChatGPT doing all of this, by the way. This is fully autonomous. And I said, find subreddit communities and posts that are interested in, or that are talking about video marketing. Read the post, respond to it in a meaningful way, and if it makes sense, leave a call to action to my software tool. And it did it. Guys, I post like 20 times a day on Facebook. We used to hire like team members to do all of this stuff. You can fully automate everything now. Whether you have an idea or not. All of the marketing, this is going to save you so much time. To kind of summarize here, even if you don't have an idea, you can find your app idea using Google, keyword research tools, ChatGPT, Claude, DeepSeek, Grok, whatever your LLM flavor of the month is. Then you're going to use that to outline everything that you need to vibe code your tool. And then you just need to pick your platform. Whether it's Replit, Manus, Lovable, Bolt, UWare, Fourth Wall Break, whatever that tool is, have it build it for you. And then you can fully automate the marketing of those tools using Syllabi, Threadmaster, ChatGPT agent mode, any of these tools out there. Was this helpful, everybody? Are you enjoying AI marketing world so far? Thank you. If you're interested, this is my book. It just came out. It's for pre-order on Amazon. It's like 99 cents. No pressure one way or the other. I love you guys so much. Stick around. We're going to jump into table talks very soon. Get your questions ready. I'm sure this was a fire hose of information the last 2 days. This is where you're going to go deep. Okay, we have a lot of table talks. I think we're starting at 1. We're going to introduce all of the table talk speakers, and we're going to go for as long really as you want. We've got the VIP dinner after that tonight. There's a live comedian. It's going to be absolutely stunning. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of AI Marketing Worlds.